Hi, I'm Yvka Adam with the eBay Partner Network. Here with me today is my very good friend and resident SEO expert, Jordan Koene.
Hello, Yvka. Thank you.
Are you going to be at the gym tomorrow morning for kettlebells?
I will be at the gym tomorrow morning. So Yvka and I, we work out at the local eBay gym on Wednesday mornings. So some
awesome.
Team building.
Well, thanks for joining us today. And he's going to share a little bit of information about what eBay is doing in terms of SEO. So Jordan, what are we doing?
Yeah, so there's obviously a lot to do. There's been a lot of changes in the natural search world, but predominantly right now at eBay, what we're trying to really focus on is rebuilding the hierarchy of our site. So obviously we have millions of pages, we have millions of products, and they're all over the place in a lot of ways. What we want to do is we want to structuralize that in a very hierarchical way so that not only users can benefit in terms of searching for the right product, but also search engines can find the right pages and rank the right pages for whatever term or key term that we're focused on. So that's one of our primary things. We're doing this in a lot of ways, like we're doing this through verticals, through categories, through different types of products, but all of this is really trying to go towards like a catalog. We're trying to catalog this whole site in a very structuralized way.
Okay, so even though eBay's been around for 16 years, we were one of the first internet companies, we still have a lot that we can do to improve our SEO.
Yes.
Thanks to those companies that shall not be named.
Well, I mean, it's not even their fault, right? It's not necessarily Google's fault. It's really a matter of that there's so many players involved in structuralizing our site. We have sellers, we have eBay, even buyers participate in a certain way. The way that they buy, the way that their habits will dictate in a lot of ways how things get verticalized, right? So the goal for us is to be able to give the search engines and users a clear path to go through. And the problem is that we grew so fast, eBay grew so fast over those 16 years that we didn't have time to focus on that. And now we're doing that. Now we're really focusing on how do we structuralize this.
Okay, fantastic. So we're structuring verticals all the way to categories and then down to products.
Absolutely,
okay.
Yep.
So what else are we doing to build our SEO rank, I guess, or SEO rank for pages and products within eBay or within?
So a lot of these pages are built by eBay, which is something that's different, right? I mean, the majority of pages on eBay are built by sellers, and they're controlled by sellers. The title is written by the seller, the product description, the price, everything is dictated by the seller. In this case, these are pages owned by eBay. And so what we're doing is we're building text around these pages, text that provides useful information to the buyer or seller and to the search engines. And so when we build that text, we want to provide an experience that's focused on those products and still deliver some sort of useful benefit to the end user.
So what do you mean by text?
So we're really focused on product detail and product descriptions right now.
Okay.
And so a good example of this would be looking at the iPod, and then we would build product details, product description around the iPod, and then you would see the different related items for that product. So whether that would be the iPod itself, or it would be the accessories that are around the iPod. The other interesting thing about it is that eBay's in a unique position. We can actually write about products in a different way than other retailers, because eBay is one of the few websites where you would find a new iPod, a used iPod, a refurbished iPod, an iPod being sold by one individual in Nebraska, or an iPod being sold by a major retailer, you know, in Chicago. So that is really a unique proposition that eBay can offer, and we're actually putting that in the text on these pages and then delivering the products around it.
Great. So on a daily basis, how closely do you work with the major search engines?
Good question. We try to keep our distance. No, I'm just kidding. It really all depends, right? Obviously, the search engines.
The bottom line is we are.
We do have significant relationships with all the major search engines, but the reality is that it's a case-by-case situation. Depending on the need, Google and Yahoo and all the other search engines, Microsoft, they all partner with us because they realize that this is a huge website on the internet and they dedicate resources to it. But that scope of interaction depends on the project and in its case-by-case kind of situation. But we do have contact with them, and when issues arise, we take up those questions with them. So.
Okay. And what are search engines doing differently these days?
That's a great question. They're doing a lot of different things, and I think that Google's obviously driving a lot of these initiatives, specifically with the Panda update, and recently now with Google Plus. I mean, we're looking at how are search engines able to determine experience. It's no longer just about what's on the page and what a crawler can read and digest. It's now more focused on how are users interacting with this page? How do users like this page? Do the users like the images? Are they staying on the page? Do they like the text? Do they find this valuable? And that's a really hard thing to determine by machine. And that is what Google's trying to strive for. And I think that it opens up a ton of opportunities, not only for eBay in terms of how to become a better marketplace, but it provides a lot of opportunities for affiliates and partners of eBay, because they can really hone in on that really unique, special subset user who's looking for a certain experience.
Great. Well, thanks for taking the time to join us today, and thanks for tuning in.